I'm Kendyll. So today my main topic is preschool, and my claim is that preschool has a positive impact on children. A lot of people don't think that it does, and that it's just like a waste of time, a waste of money. So why is this like even relevant to you? Well, programs like Head Start program, like that's federally funded, and that's a preschool program. Our previous president, Barack Obama, stated in his State of Union speech that he wanted to make sure none of our children start the race of life behind. He also stated that studies show preschool students grow up more likely to read and do math at grade level, graduate high school, hold a job, and form a more stable family of their own. So he called for increased spending on the Head Start program. If you don't know what the Head Start program is, it's a program created by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services that provides school readiness for low-income families. And I'm sure this is also a relevant problem because in 10 to 15 years, like most of us are going to have to decide if we want to send our children to preschool. So my first secondary claim is that preschool improves children's vocabulary, math, and print awareness skills. Studies done by National Institute for Early Education Research found that children who attend preschool had vocabulary skills that scored 31% higher than children who did not attend preschool. They also had an 85% increase in print awareness compared to children who did not attend preschool. Print awareness is letter recognition, letter sounds, and book concepts, which helps with reading later in life. And they also preschool children scored 44% higher in math. Secondly, preschool has a positive impact on children's health. Programs like Head Start program has shown to have an increase on child immunization rates, being that the Head Start program requires you get immunized earlier in life than starting kindergarten. Also, in the early years of Head Start, there was a reduction of child mortality because of the required health screening and immunization. Lastly, preschool especially benefits children from lower income families. Leading economists agree that high quality learning programs can help level the playing field for children from lower income families on vocabulary, social, and emotional development. A study done by Stephen Barnett, a professor at Rutgers University, found that childhood education had an effect on achievement, grade retention, special education, high school graduation, and socialization. Socialization refers to increased commitment to school, better relationships with neighbors and friends, greater adult economic success, and in girls, increased marriage and fewer out-of-wedlock births. So yes, preschool does have a positive impact on children by improving their vocabulary, math, and print awareness skills, especially in those children coming from lower income families.
All right, propositions identified pretty clearly. There's no preview of what the supporting structure is going to be, but you do give some background on the controversy and the suggestion that this needs to be enhanced a little bit. When you get to the body of the speech, you do signpost some secondary claims. So we've got one about the benefits to education, we've got one about the benefits to health, and then we've got one about leveling the difference between low income and higher income families. So there is an internal signposting that's going on that helps a little bit. There's some pretty good statistical data on the first point. There's kind of a general piece of information about immunization and childhood mortality on the second point, but no sources provided. On the third point, we've got one quote that talks about some general achievements that are going on there, and it sounds like it's a good quote. I do think that we could use some more specific data on those points. It's a relatively brief speech, so I would suggest that you need to find a little bit additional data to reinforce each of those individual points. And know the material a little bit better so you don't have to do quite as much reading. Thank you.